Language is a platform for people to communicate and collaborate with each other to achieve a goal and to express our emotions. As stated in G and Hayes, language is not only unique to individuals, but social, as our language is shaped by the social conventions around us. This unit has opened my eyes to many different types of language and communication. The ability to connect with others through language is an amazing concept that not only written and oral, but can be expressed through our body language and movement. If we consider that so much of what we do every day is controlled by language, then it is clear that language is at the core of being literate. The power of literacy is not just through learning to read or write, but using these skills to successfully connect, understand, and distinguish the intricacies of today's digital society. Green suggests that language arises from cultural and social contexts and is understood by people in terms of their own social and cultural backgrounds. I've never really thought about what cultural or subcultural groups I belong to before and how I use language differently in different situations. The different language registers I adopt in conversations at work differ greatly from the language I use with my children and are completely different to the language I use with my friends, where at times it may seem we've created our own language. I now have a deeper understanding that language is more than simply the written or spoken word. It is developed from our social and cultural practices. I'd never consider the impact that a child's background would have in the classroom environment. It'd be very beneficial to research into different cultures found within classrooms, as it is natural to be cautious of something unknown, and by learning about the different ways and beliefs, it knocks down barriers in a student-teacher relationship. The method of teaching literacy in schools today is considerably different to when I was at school. The emphasis of learning the basics of grammar has now moved to students being multiliterate. This means that it's not enough for literacy teaching to concentrate exclusively on the rules of standard forms of the national language, but to incorporate a multi-platform learning experience, incorporating oral, visual, gestural, tactile, and spatial methods of learning. On a personal level, this unit has helped me to identify and improve on weaknesses in my writing, including sentence structure and paragraphing. This was an area that would constantly arise in feedback from tutors in past subjects, but it didn't register that this would be impacting my grades. I'm now starting to become aware of my behaviour and picking up on the little things like how different situations will help me achieve cultural competence as a teacher and affect my personal development, and how we interpret the meanings behind language people use and how we wish to get messages across.